Okay, good morning. Now I will discuss Module 5, Police in Modern World and Their Activities. Police in the Modern World. First, let's go in United States. Okay? City police. City police are mainly responsible for enforcing the law in their own city. New York City has the largest city police department in the United States, about 29,000 police officers. A small town may have a police force of only one or two officers. In most cities, the mayor appoints the head of the police department. So, in United States, ang pinakamalaking bilang ng police kapag city is in New York. Okay? They have 29,000 police officers. Pero kapag small town, okay, ang meron lang na police doon is one or two officers. One or two police officers. So, dyan yan sa United States. Next, we have county police. The powers of county police force extend throughout the county. In some states, however, these powers are restricted in towns and cities. So, yung powers ng county police, restricted siya in towns and cities that have their own force. A sheriff, elected by the people, is the chief law enforcement officer in most countries. So, yung sheriff na tinatawag natin, okay, is ine-elect siya ng people doon sa community kung saan siya uh, kung saan siya ilalagay. Okay? So, yung people ang mag-e-elect sa kanya in most counties. Next, we have the state police. State police, every state except Hawaii. As I've said, state police, every state except Hawaii has either a state police force or a state highway patrol force. Both types of agencies are headed by a commissioner or superintendent, appointed by the state governor, state police officer, or state police enforce state laws. State police officers are called troopers because they were originally organized along military lines and often by horses. So, yung tinatawag nating state police officers is tinatawag din siyang troopers. And also, state police, okay, sabi dyan, in every state except Hawaii. So, walang state police in Hawaii. Okay? Has either a state police force or highway patrol force. Next, we have the so-called FBI. FBI, the Chief Investigating Branch of the United States Department of Justice, investigates federal crimes and handles cases involving stolen money or property that has been taken from one state to another. So, sila ang nag-i-investigates. Okay? Sila din ang nag-handle ng cases involving stolen money or property that has been taken from one state. Ibig sabihin, for example, from one municipality to another municipality. Okay? From one state to another. So, yun ang ginagawa ng FBI. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng FBI. Next, we have the NCIC. NCIC, National Crime Information Center. A computerized information system that stores records on wanted persons and stolen property, operated by the FBI based in Washington, D.C. So, ang NCIC, okay, is a computerized information system. So, diyan lahat nakalagay or nakastore lahat ng records kabilang na yung mga wanted persons, even yung mga stolen properties. Ang nag-ooperate dyan is FBI and nakabase sila sa Washington, D.C., ang NCIC. Next, we have the so-called private police agencies. Ano naman itong private police agencies natin? Are licensed by federal state government to perform limited types of police work. Take note for that, private police agencies perform limited types of police work. Limited lang po, limited lang ang meron sila. Okay? The earliest private detective agency that was licensed by the federal state government was the Pinkerton Private Detective Agency, founded by Alan Pinkerton. So, private investigators. Okay, private police agencies o yung tinatawag natin dito sa Pilipinas na mga private investigators. Yan po sila. We have national police agencies around the world. So marami tayong mga national police agencies. Hindi lang PNP dito sa Pilipinas. Meron din sa ibang bansa. Like in Canada. In Canada, ang tawag sa police agencies nila is Royal Canadian Mounted Police or yung RCPM. So, yan ang tawag naman sa police agencies or police agency ng Canada. In Great Britain naman or sa London, okay, ang tawag nila is London Metropolitan Police. So, London Metropolitan Police is natakal natin yan. I think nasa module 4, London Metropolitan Police. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Then we have Australia. Ang tawag naman is Commonwealth Police Force. Next, we have France. Okay? Tawag naman is Surrey National. Next, we have Russia. Ang tawag naman is Ministry of Internal Affairs in charge. Next, we have China People Police. Yan ang mga tawag sa mga national police agencies sa ibang bansa. Next, so we have the so-we-called Interpol. Ano naman yung Interpol na tinatawag natin? Okay? Interpol. Ano yung Interpol? Official name is International Criminal Police Organization. Is an international organization of police forces from about 194 countries. Okay? Ang headquarters nila is matatagpuan sa Lyon, France. So, 194 countries ang nakasama sa tinatawag nating Interpol. Pero hindi ko na yan iisa-isahin. Okay? So, let's go now for the next slide. So, as I've said, founded in 1923, and also, it is the largest international police organization. Yan ang pinakamalaking police organization sa buong mundo. It has, sabi dito, it has 92 members state, pero kanina sa previous slide natin, ang sinabi ko 194. But, now, okay, I think they have 195 countries na ang nakasali sa Interpol. And also, so as I've said, Interpol is also a connecting police innovation center in Singapore, and also they fight against crime globally. Yan ang trabaho ng Interpol. Next, okay, so Interpol is a global presence. Okay? 7 regional offices in Argentina, Cameroon, El Salvador, Kenya, Thailand, and in their liaison office, and also Zimbabwe. Okay? As well as representative office at the United Nations in New York, and at the European Union in Brussels. Also belong to the General Secretariat. In addition, the Interpol Global Complex for Innovation, which became operational in 2014. So, yung tinatawag nating Interpol Global Complex for Innovation, okay, nag-operate sila, nagsimula silang mag-operate noong 2014. Set up at Singapore is a cutting-edge facility focused on countering cybercrime. Yan ang naging trabaho nila unang-una nung nag-operate ni sila. Okay? They are focusing on countering cybercrime through innovative training, operational support, and international partnership. As you are aware, many crimes in the 21st century have transnational dimensions and require a global response. We work to prevent and investigate a wider range of crimes like corruptions, crimes against children, cybercrime, drug environment, financial crimes, firearms, fugitive investigation, maritime privacy, pharmaceutical crime, terrorism, war crimes, vehicle crimes, work of art, trafficking in human being, people smuggling, trafficking in illicit goods, and counterfeiting, and also crime in sport, and so on and so forth. So, maraming crime ang nangyayari. Okay? Maraming crime ang kinakaharap ng iba't ibang bansa. Hindi lang dito sa bansang Pilipinas. Okay? Delivering tangible initiatives and making a real difference to international cooperation. Within its regional bureau, there is a specialized officer in charge. Okay? The sub-directorate works closely with each specialized regional officers in order to have a broad view of the crime. So, yan po ang ginagawa ng Interpol natin. Okay? Yan yung ginagawa ng Interpol natin. So next, okay? Ito na, kung nakikita nyo yung picture, okay? So first, noong 2015, 19 million messages went through it. We have 64.9 million data records, 2.8 billion searches, and 355,783 hits got. Okay? And also 17,328 notices issued. Yan yung mga nagawa or nakuha ng Interpol. Okay? The I-27 is a highest secured communication. This is a channel, guys. The I-24/7. Okay? This is a channel that allow law enforcement officers to share securely relevant information or data in real time. As a national boundaries became increasingly meaningless to criminals, effective and timely police communication across borders is more important than ever before. At Interpol, one of our priorities is to enable the work enable the world's police to exchange information securely and rapidly. I-27/7 is the network that enables investigators to access Interpol's range of criminal database. Yan ang ginagamit nilang channel para ma-access nila yung Interpol database, na secure. Walang makakapasok, walang makakaalam. At ang makaka-access lang nito is yung mga authorized users nila. Authorized users can search and cross-check data in a matter of seconds. So, mabilis lang. And also with direct access to database on suspected criminals or wanted person, stolen and lost travel documents, stolen motor vehicles, fingerprints, DNA profiles, stolen administrative documents, and stolen works of art. So, yan ang mga pwede nilang ma-search or ma-access sa database ng Interpol. So, as you can see, sa pinakataas, sa pinakagitna, yun yung Interpol, kung nasaan ang Interpol. Okay, so, ang nasa pinakagitna is yung channel nila, yung I-24/7 or NCB. So, pwede silang mapunta dito sa kabila, sa network. So, kung titingnan natin, marami. Okay? Marami ang pwedeng makapag-access. Maraming pwedeng makapag-access, pero yung mga authorized lang. Okay, so next. So, ito naman. So, kung makikita ninyo, we have nominal, DNA, stolen, and lost travel documents naman tayo. So, sa pinakagitna, so, yan yung mga, or yan, diyan sila pwedeng mag-access. Instant access to criminal information in real time. Interpol manages a range of database through which police around the world can access information that can assess them in their investigations or allow them to arrest criminals. Okay? Or to prevent the commission of the offenses. So, in one click, okay, gamitin lang nila yung phone nila or laptop nila, pwede na nilang ma-access yung database ng Interpol. Pero yung mga, sabi ko nga, yung mga pwedeng mag-access lang is yung mga authorized lang. Okay? This database contain important information. Syempre, hindi naman sila gagawa ng database, okay, kung hindi naman mga importanteng mga information ang nandoon. Okay? So, this database contain important information like personal data, fingerprint, ito, kung nakikita nyo, DNA profiles, child sexual abuse, travel document, lost or stolen, stolen motor vehicles, stolen work of art. Yung tinatawag nating stolen work of art is paintings po. Yes, marami po ang nagnanakaw sa iba't ibang museum ng paintings kasi mahal yan. Okay, yan yung tinatawag nating stolen work of art. All accessible to members instantly and securely through the system I-24/7. Yan yung tinatawag nilang channel. So, yan ang mga pwede nating ma-search doon or ma-access. Next, CCC supports urgent police communication, okay, in Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. So, marami din silang language, okay? These units, okay, main task consists ensuring that anytime Interpol member countries can cooperate in real time. This center is always able to assist Interpol member. Even tayo na nandito sa Pilipinas, yung meron din kasi tayong database dito sa Pilipinas. I think it's in Manila kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Okay, as I've said, this center is always able to assist Interpol member countries in Interpol for official language. So, meron silang 4 na official language. We have the Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. Okay? As such, services are available to always communicate between them. Understand urgent requests anytime and take appropriate measures. So, yan po ang ginagawa ng CCC Support Urgent Police Communication. Para lang siyang call center. Diyan sila pwedeng tumawag. Okay? Diyan sila pwedeng humingi ng information doon sa hinahanap nilang tao. And sabi ko nga, they have 4 official language: the Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. Karamihan naman kasi ng bansa ang salita is English. Okay? French, nasa Great Britain lang naman yan, London, or other country. Spanish naman, Europe. So, yan yung ginagawa ng CCC Support Urgent Police Communication. Global Alerts and Arrest Interpol Notices. Ito yung mga notices ng Interpol. So, kapag red ang binigay na notice, ibig sabihin wanted for arrest. Kapag blue, information request. Kapag brown, warning known offenders. Kapag yellow, missing person. Kapag I think it's gray, security alert. Kapag orange, modus operandi. Kapag black, unidentified bodies. And kapag white, okay, UN sanctioned entities. So, notices are warning system that allow police around the world to share critical crime-related information, such as information concerning individuals wanted for serious crimes. Sabi ko nga, serious crimes, missing persons, unidentified bodies, possible threats, and meron din tayong and criminal modus operandi. So, yan po ang mga yan. Notices are published by Interpol's General Secretariat at the request of the National Central Bureaus or yung NCB and authorized entities. And it can be published in any of the organization's official languages. So, ayan po yan. At the request of a member or country, Interpol circulates electronic notices that serve to alert police of fugitives, suspected terrorists, dangerous criminals, missing persons, or weapon threats. So, ito yung mga ibig sabihin ng red notices natin or mga notices natin. First, we have the so-called red notice. Red notice to seek, okay, the arrest or provisional arrest of wanted persons with a view to extradition. So, kapag red notice, okay, to seek the arrest, para maaresto yung tao na yon. And next, we have the blue notice to collect additional information about a person's identity or illegal activities in relation to a crime. So, yan naman po ang ibig sabihin ng blue notice natin. Next, we have the green notice to provide warnings and criminal intelligence about persons who have committed criminal offenses and are likely to repeat these crimes in other countries. Yan naman po yung ibig sabihin ng green notice natin. Nagbibigay siya ng warning, nagpro-provide siya ng warning. Okay? Sa ating Interpol para malaman kung meron pa bang mga or yung tao ba na yun is nagawa niya na yung krimen dito sa country na to and gagawin niya ulit doon sa country na yon. Okay? Next, we have the so-called yellow notice to help locate missing persons. Yan naman po ang ibig sabihin ng yellow notice ng Interpol. Then we have the black notice to seek information on identified bodies. Yan naman po ang ibig sabihin ng black notice natin. Next, we have the so-called orange notice to warn police, public entities, and other international organizations of dangerous materials, criminal acts, or events that pose a potential threat to public safety. So, yan naman po ang ibig sabihin ng orange notice natin. Next, we have the so-called purple notice to warn police, public entities, and other international organizations about modus operandi, objects, and concealment methods used by the offenders. Yun naman po ang ibig sabihin ng purple notice. And also, Interpol, okay, Interpol, United Nations Security Council, special notice issued for a group and individual association with Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda is yan po yung mga tinatawag nating mga terrorist. And the Taliban listed by the Sanction Committee or Committees of the United States Security Council and subject to sanctions through the freezing of arrest, travel bans, and arms embargoes. Okay? Another frequently used tool is a diffusion, a wanted person message sent by the NCBs through yung sinasabi kong channel kanina na I-24/7, Interpol Global Police Communication System. Unlike a more formal notice, a diffusion can be sent immediately by an NCB to some or all in Interpol member countries. Okay? So, yung tinatawag nating diffusion, pwede nila agad i-send doon sa nangangailangan or sa lahat ng member ng Interpol. In 2016, a total of 20,768 notices have been issued. So, 2016 lang yun, isang taon lang yun, pero naka 20,768 notices sila. Okay? And, sabi ko nga, 4,129 in blue. Okay? So, 4,129 ang naibigay nila na blue notice. Sa red is 12,878. Sa green, 930. Sa yellow, 2,675. And doon sa UN sanction entities natin is, meron silang naibigay na notices na 33. So, in 1 year lang po yun. Noong 2016 lang. Pero, naka 20,768 notices na sila. So, ibig sabihin, okay, maraming tao ang gumagawa talaga ng krimen. And also, hindi lang naman yung mga tao ang gumagawa ng krimen. Even, marami din talagang mga kailangan ding bigyan ng mga notices. Okay, so next slide. So yan, as I've said, yan yung mga notices na binibigay ng Interpol and yun yung mga ibig sabihin ng mga notices nila. But in short, ayan na nandyan na sa upper nila yung ibig sabihin ng mga notices na yan. So next, okay, ito naman kung titignan natin, okay, Interpol Global Learning Center. So, meron din silang Global Learning Center ang Interpol. Police training plays a key role in Interpol's overall mission. Siyempre, okay, dahil police lang naman ang pwedeng makatulong sa kanila. And also, okay, to promote international police cooperation. We help to build the capacity of police in our member in countries, equipping them with knowledge, skills, and best practices needed to meet, okay, the policing challenges. Wide range of initiative is designed to bridge the gap between national and international policing and help law enforcement agencies to make maximum use of the services provided by Interpol. Interpol has a proven record of successfully assisting law enforcement agencies through training like psych and e-learning and technical assistance globally. So, ang pinakamalaking pwedeng tumulong sa kanila is yung ating kapulisan. Okay, so as I've said, meron din silang tinatawag na Interpol Global Learning Center. And through internet po yan. Next, so ayun, natapos ko na yung tinatawag nating Interpol. Then, let's go now to the so we called the Aseanapol. Okay? Aseanapol, the Association of National Police Forces of the Asian Region, was formed in 1980 to initiate regional police operation. It deals with the preventive enforcement and operational aspect of cooperation against transnational crime naman. Take note, initiate regional police cooperation. Sa Interpol kasi is national and international po. Next, okay? So let's go now in the chronology of Aseanapol. 1981 in Manila, the first formal meeting of the Chief of Asian Police, okay? Also attended by the 5 original member countries. We have the Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Yan yung 5 original members ng Aseanapol. Then, in 1983 in Jakarta, endorsement of the model and design of the Aseanapol logo. 1984, Kuala Lumpur, Royal Brunei Police became a member and joined the annual conference. 1996 naman, in Kuala Lumpur pa rin, Vietnam joined the Aseanapol. So, maraming mga country ang sumasali siya, tinatawag nating Aseanapol. 1998, Brunei, Laos, and Myanmar joined also the Aseanapol. 2000, Yangon, Cambodia became the 10th country to join the Aseanapol. Then 2005, Bali, the setting up of work group to consider the viability of establishing a permanent Aseanapol Secretariat. Silver Jubilee, commemorate of Aseanapol. Bali is matatagpuan po yan sa Indonesia. Diba kasali ang Indonesia sa 5 original members ng Aseanapol. So, sa Bali, Indonesia po yan. 2008 in Brunei, Aseanapol Secretariat was unanimously agreed to be based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Next, in 2009, Hanoi, adoption of terms and reference or yung tinatawag nating TOR. Okay, and 2010, on the 1st of January 2010, Aseanapol Secretariat began in operation. So, yan yung chronology ng tinatawag nating Aseanapol. Next, we have the so-called fundamental purpose of police service. Ano nga ba yung purpose ng police service natin? First, police service is towards the reaction or response to the actions and behaviors of human being which are normally antisocial, which includes first, major crimes. Okay, we have homicide, murder, rape, robbery, arson, kidnapping, and other heinous crimes. Yan yung mga major crimes po natin. Next, we have offenses against public morals like vices, gambling, prohibited acts, and so on and so forth. Next, those related to maintenance of peace and order like illegal possession of weapons, vagrancy, trespassing, assault, and so on and so forth. Yan yung mga antisocial. Okay? Normally, antisocial. Next, police activities. In response to these antisocial or criminal behaviors, police works includes the following. Okay? Prevention of criminality, addressing of the root causes of criminality or criminal tendencies in the community. Next, we have the repression of crime, includes adequate patrolling plus continuous effort toward eliminating, reducing the opportunity for criminal activities. In prevention of criminality, tinitignan na nila agad kung saan nagmula yung krimen na yon. Okay? Kung saan yung root cause nung nangyaring krimen na yon. Then repression of crime, paano ba mare-repress ang crime? Okay? So, ang ginagawa nila is nagpapatrolling sila. Continuous patrolling. Syempre, kapag may nagpapatrol na pulis, syempre yung criminal or yung gagawa ng krimen is matatakot. Okay? Next, apprehending of offenders includes the taking of custody of offenders. Okay, with punishment that discourages would-be criminals, it also restrains, okay, from committing other offenses. Siyempre, kapag na-apprehend mo na yung offender or yung gumawa ng krimen, hindi na ulit yan makakagawa ulit ng or makakakumit ulit ng ibang crime or offense. Next, we have the so-called recovery of property or yung mga nanakaw. This causes reduction of cost of the crime which also prevents others from benefiting from the gains of crimes. Next, regulation of non-criminal conduct, also to the apprehension and punishment of offenders to secure obedience naman. Next, performance of related miscellaneous services, assistance to emergencies such as search and rescue operations, and assistance during accidents and calamities. So, yan naman yung, or kasali pa rin yan sa mga police service. Okay? So, yan po yung mga police activities or service na ginagawa ng ating law enforcement officers. So, that is the end of my discussion about Module 5. So, thank you and don't forget to like and subscribe.